Gary Lock and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears, a big papa, a medium mama, and a small cub. They lived in a house in the woods. But outside the woods, there lived a family called the Locks, and their son, Gary Lock. Mr. and Mrs. Lock had left for an important meeting at the town hall and left Gary all alone. Feeling bored, Gary decided to go for a walk in the forest, despite the dangers his father had talked about. That same day Gary left, the mama bear made pizza for lunch. The papa bear and the little bear were already sitting at the table when the mama brought out the pizza. Before they ate, they realized that they had no soda. They immediately went to the forest bear mart to buy some. As Gary hiked through the forest, he quickly grew nervous as the trees rustled. Maybe Dad was right about the dangers. I should go back. But then he saw something in the distance and continued his walk. He saw a strange house. It seemed so unusual that he had to investigate. The moment he walked inside, he saw 3 pizzas. Feeling the need for a snack, he immediately dug in. The large pizza was too spicy. The medium one was too cheesy. The little one was just right. He ate it all. After his snack, Gary continued to explore the house and found 3 different chairs, big, medium, and small. After taking a long walk through the woods, he decided to sit down. The big seat was okay, but his feet were too high. But as for the medium-sized seat, the armrests were too high. The little one was just right. But before you could count to 10, the chair broke under Gary's weight. Although he was upset for breaking a good chair, he just shrugged and went on with his exploration. When he came to the stairs, he could not resist finding out what was at the top. Once upstairs, he saw 3 different beds, big, medium, and small. Feeling very tired, Gary decided to take a nap in one of the beds. The big bed felt too hard and uncomfortable. The medium-sized bed was very soft and thus a little too comfortable. The small one, however, was just right. He climbed into it and immediately fell asleep. After Gary fell asleep, the 3 bears were on their way home with the soda. When they sat down to eat their lunch, the father bear glared at his pizza. "Somebody's been eating my pizza!" "Somebody's been eating my pizza!" "Somebody has eaten my pizza, every last crumb!" Wah! Knowing that there was a trespasser in the house, the bears began to investigate. "Somebody's been sitting in my chair!" "Somebody's been sitting in my chair!" "Somebody's been sitting in my chair and has broken it to pieces! I'll never sit again!" There, dear. Mommy and Daddy can fix it." "I bet the culprit is up the stairs." "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed, and here he is." "It's a boy. I thought boys never came into the forest." "Well then, why don't we cook him and have some delicious boy soup?" "Yeah! Bears! Quick! Seal all the exits! Don't let him get away!" "Don't worry, Pop. I got it all covered." Oh! 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 So he caught you at last, kid. You should have given up and not lost weight. Now why don't you walk over to the fireplace and climb into our big iron pot? Ah! Gary ran all the way back to his house and never journeyed into the forest again. As for the bears, they just shrugged, ate the rest of their pizza, sat down on the couch, and watched television for the rest of the evening. The end.